Hi, today, hence the name of the video, this is the $7.50 garden bed. Now, I'll pan back a bit. Now I'll explain the corrugated iron that was used. I've built this with a friend at his place. Now the corrugated iron itself was actually at his house lying around, and I was there one day, we're having a cup of tea, and he's like, oh, you know, I wouldn't mind doing a couple of garden beds, blah blah blah. I said, well, what have you got lying around, you know, see what we can build. So we went outside, had a look around. Now he had this corrugated iron, you can see here. We bought a second red gum sleeper, $7 that cost us, and 50 cents for nails, and that's it. Now all we did, you can just see here, we've actually just nailed the corrugated iron to the sleeper, used the sleeper as uprights in each corner. You can see the other corner there, and we just used a couple of posts just at the front so it doesn't bulge out, and it's actually against the fence, so it's supported on the other side. So pretty much about just under 3 meters, I think it was about 2.7 by about 900 mil garden bed, and all the soil and that's in it he had lying around as well. He had a pile of soil and some compost, but it just goes to show you what you can do with a bit of foresight, a bit of ingenuity, and just getting your hands in and just, you know, getting out there. But that's it, $7.50, that's all it cost us, and about 2 hours work. The $7.50 garden bed. How easy is that? Now I've planted some stuff in here too for him, so I might as well give you a quick tour. I've got some sage, regular sage, you know how herby I am, so I've put some herbs in, some oregano, horseradish, and rosemary. It's a good old favourite. Now the horseradish, of course, you can see here, he hasn't sprayed them or anything, and some caterpillars have got in there. When I got here today, I had a look through all the leaves and actually found about 4 or 5 big fat juicy caterpillars on there. So there's some, if you're getting holes like this, see where it's just been eaten away there, that's caterpillars. Now they are a bright green colour too, so they'll blend into the actual colour of the plant. So look underneath the leaves when you're trying to find them. They'll usually be hanging around underneath somewhere. Once you find one, you tend to find stacks, so they'll all be there. Now the other thing, I've just got some basil. I had some seedlings, so I've just intermittently put in some basil for him too. And there's a crow and some fennel. You can see the fennel in there now. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got tarragon in here too, French tarragon. And through here, some lovely thyme that we put in too. It's starting to flower. Now it's about tripled because it's in a nice shady spot. The sun pretty much comes from this side and goes right over to the other, so obviously east and west. So it's a nice shady spot by the hot part of the afternoon. Now I'll just pan in so you can see this fennel. Now I'm not big on licorice and things like that, but I do love aniseed taste of things like fennel and amaretti biscuits and stuff like that. You can actually use everything. The fennel tops itself go nice with steamed fish in foil parcels or anything like that, and this bulb at the bottom will grow probably to about that big by about that, so that'll be nice too. Fennel's nice just raw. Good Italian friend of mine who's no longer with us, but I still do a lot of things that he's taught me. Actually used to introduce me to eating raw fennel. Initially I didn't like it, but I got used to it, and now I really like it. Another thing you can do is a recipe my uncle taught me about fennel in white sauce and parmesan, which is lovely too. So when these come up, I'll poach some of those from him and I'll put them in. So just a bit of an overview of the garden itself. Not bad for $7.50, eh? There you go, easy done. I'll be back in a few weeks. I'll come back to his place and I'll show you how it's going as well. The $7.50 garden bed.